Alrighty, I guess we'll go ahead and get started. So it is week 3. We're already almost halfway done. I'm really excited about the challenge for this week and excited to see what happens with it. So first off, I want to announce, so the winner from last week is Brittany. So you're going to get a Mito to Max. And it's, Brittany, your last name is Jones, right? Okay, yeah, so it's Brittany Jones. We have 2 Brittany's on here. So yeah, so Brittany Jones gets it, and it's, you get a Mito to Max. It's a natural energy supplement. So remind me and I'll get that to you. And then, so for this week, we're going to do, for our challenge is going to be a tech splits. And I know some of you have already done this, but for those of you who haven't, it is definitely something that will kind of push you outside your comfort zone a little bit. I remember the first time I did this, I was terrified. But honestly, it will grow your business. You'll get outside your comfort zone a little bit, but I promise you, if you actually do it and just commit to doing it, you will grow your business. I promise. So what you're going to do is you're going to get your 100 contacts list that you made, and you're going to go through as many of those people as you can, and you're going to send a text and just say, hey, and I'll send you some of the scripts so you can kind of decide how you want to word it. But basically something along the lines of like, hey, I'm in a competition, or hey, I'm starting out this new business that's curious if you'd be interested in hosting a class for me. I'll give you an awesome hostess gift. Something along those lines. It can be short, it can be sweet. All you have to do is text. You don't have to do a phone call. You could do an email too if you wanted, but something short and sweet. And basically the whole point of this is to get as many classes on the books as you can, as many of your parties as you can. And if you're not comfortable teaching them yet, talk to your upline. We can come teach them for you. But this is to get classes lined up. This is how you'll get enrollments. This is how you'll get new contacts. I promise it'll grow your business. If you always have a class in the books, that's how you'll continue to grow your business. You always want something to look forward to next. A good rule of thumb is 2 classes per week if you want to grow fast. So, and that's 2 nights a week that you spend doing doTERRA. So, but if it's something that maybe you don't want to grow quite so fast, you can do a class a week or a couple classes a month. But if you really want to grow fast, a couple classes a week is what will do it. So you need to get classes lined up. So this, I promise it'll help you. So go through your 100 contact lists, and I will upload, as soon as we're done with this call, I will upload some tech split scripts so you can kind of get an idea of some ways to word it or how to send it out. And then I want you to send out texts. And so by the end of the week, by Sunday night, I want you to get to your upline and tell them how many yeses you have, how many no's you have, and then what's the other one? Yeses, no's, and how many texts you sent out.
And how many classes, Tony?
Yeah. Yeah. So yeses are So yeses are how many actual classes you have set up. Yeah, I think Shelly said. So yeses are how many classes people agreed to host. No's, and then how many you sent out. And I will be giving away some prizes for it for next week. So get those done and let me know how it goes. Even if you're scared, call your upline and be like, okay, I don't know if I can do this. If you're scared, but talk to them, because I promise you, like, I've done this, Shalisa's done it, Ashley's done it, and if you actually commit and do it, I promise you'll get classes booked off it. And don't just, like, if you're curious, usually the people that agree to host are the people you don't think will host. So there's always, like, every time I do it, I'm like, oh, I know they'll for sure host one. And they tell me no, and I'm like, oh, really? Like, and don't take it by, like, if people say no, it just means they're not ready yet, and that's fine. If they're not interested in hosting, that's okay. You're growing your business and you've asked. But it's just a text, and a lot of people may not respond. But I promise you'll get classes booked off of it. So let me know how it goes. I'm excited to hear how it goes this week. And I know the week's a little bit shorter, so you don't have quite as many days, but I'm sure you can just set aside a time. And the way it works too is you'll set aside an hour or an hour block, and you're just going to start texting. So an hour of your time that you have, or even if it's only 30 minutes, but basically an hour, I think is what we've done. And just set aside that time and just start texting. And you can personalize it. Don't send like one mass text to everyone. It's individual text. Even if it's the same text, copy it and send it individual. And send it out to everyone. And then once the hour's up, just stop texting and then see how texts start coming in. So that is everything. That's the challenge for this week. So let me know how it goes, or if you need help or anything, I'm happy to help you. And then this week, Shalisa is going to be sharing with us. I'm really excited. She's going to talk to you a little bit about contacts and approaching people and things like that. So some great points. And Shalisa's awesome about talking to people about doTERRA. So I wanted her to be able to share. So I'm going to turn the time over to her. Let me make sure everyone is unmuted, and then it'll be, and then Shalisa will be up. Okay. All right, Shalisa, you are all up.
Hey, hi everybody. So Brittany, I really don't know you very well. Glendon, I'm getting to know you. So I'm under Tony, just so you know how that all works. Ashley's under me. Anyway, I'm going to share a little bit about what I've learned in my journey with doTERRA about how to talk to people, because when I first started, I was scared to death to talk to people, and I've learned some tips, so hopefully you guys can learn with me. Just share my screen here. Let's see.
Tell Jade that it's time to get out.
If I can figure out how to do this again.
It should be in the bottom center, Shalisa.
It's there, but I can't. Oh, there it goes. My presentation wouldn't pull up. Okay, here we go. Okay, can you guys see that? Okay. So I found this quote and I really loved it. Great leaders don't set out to be a leader. They set out to make a difference. It's never about the role. It's always about the goal. And I love that about doTERRA, because I feel like my job is just to be nice to people and just to help people and show them a better way to help with staying well. And so I love that. That's what our whole job is. So we're going to talk about 3 different doors of success, helping others find wellness in their life. First door, let's see. There we go. First door is teaching. It doesn't have to be an essential oil class, though. That's something that I learned. When I first started out, I would get super overwhelmed because, I felt like I didn't have enough time, or I didn't have enough people to invite, or I felt like I couldn't find people to host classes for me. And so sometimes I felt like I was stuck, but I learned that there's more to teaching essential oils than just holding classes. Classes are important and you need to, but just be passionate about the oils. You all are on this call because you've tried the essential oils and you've seen them work in your life, and you just want to talk about them. I can't help but talk about essential oils because they've helped us. You can teach essential oil classes just to one person. You can teach essential oils on Facebook, through social media sites. I am very passionate about Intune and Peace essential oil specifically, and I follow a lot of groups on social media, like my Facebook account, and I meet people all over the world that I know I can help their children or them, and I've found a lot of contacts that way. So don't hesitate to reach out to people that you don't even know and talk to them about essential oils. So just teaching others to learn. Something else that I got really held up on at the beginning was feeling like I didn't know enough to teach a class. And you look at this big, huge thing, all these pictures on here of all the different products of doTERRA, and that's not even all of them, and you don't know everything about them, and it's totally fine. And I think it's actually more beneficial when you have to look an element up in a book in front of somebody and show them how easy it is to find the answers that they're looking for. It's overwhelming to people when you know everything and they feel like this is all so foreign and they don't think they're ever going to be able to learn what you know. Just show them how easy it is to find the results. The second door is going over the membership overview. And this is just basically walking through your new friends through how to log on to their account, show them what their back office is, show them how they find products and put them into their shopping cart, things like that. There's a lot of guides that you can buy, but I don't think you necessarily have to have these. They kind of help keep you in line and know what you're looking for and what to talk about, but you can make up your own if you don't want to purchase these. I don't always use these, but one thing that I always make sure I do is ask people the 3 top health concerns that they have. And I don't necessarily go to their home or have them come here or call them on the phone knowing exactly what I'm going to tell them. I will personally take the book with me and help them look up things so they know how to use their essential oils. And I think it makes it a little easier for them as well. Also with the membership overview, make sure that you are talking about loyalty rewards, how to set up that monthly reward program. Talk to them about if they keep it at 50 PV, explain to them PV because that's super confusing. If they keep it at 50 PV, they're going to get points back. Talk to them about 100 PV, they can earn commission. 125 PV by the 15th of the month, they can get that free product of the month. Also talk to them how they can get their free shipping points. Just anything that you've learned about purchasing your oils is what you're going to want to go through in the membership overview. The other thing that I really like to do is come up with a couple of easy tips and tricks, kind of different ways for them to use the essential oils that they've purchased. So if they purchase the family physician's kit, for example, maybe show them a couple of green cleaning recipes that are super easy and how affordable it is so that they're starting to use their essential oils more than just for the little things that you kind of think of, you know, my head's kind of bothering me today, or my stomach is really discomforted today. Like there's different ways that you can use essential oils, and point that out to people. I also like to give a sample, and I don't always give a sample, but I like to do samples a lot of times during my membership overviews of some oils that they don't necessarily have. And my favorite blend is Serenity Wild Orange and Balance. It's a good pick-me-up, calm-down blend, and they usually don't start out with Balance and Serenity, so it's a good one to give them so that they can try something different. If you have a favorite essential oil and you think it's going to be beneficial for them, talk to them about it and just kind of explain it. Just try to keep your points really, really basic and just maybe 2 or 3 things to do with oils so that they don't get overwhelmed, and write things down for them. I think it's important for them to take notes so that they remember after you leave everything that you talked about. The third door is going over the business overview. And this is just sharing with people what you do. Sharing with people that they can earn their products for free because they're going to love them. Just like you and I do. We love our products. So why not earn them free and then make income while sharing them with others as well? And I think one of the things that I love the most about doTERRA as a business is just a better way to live, and I can make money helping others. I love to help people. I love to talk to people. And never stop trying. I don't know if you guys have ever seen this, but you're going to get to that point when you feel like you're stuck or you feel like you're never going to get there. Don't give up, because you are so close to those diamonds, just like this picture is implying here. And it's important to realize that there's a lot of different places that you can meet people to talk about essential oils. Like, for example, a few months ago, I take the front runner to work, and I was just standing there waiting for the train to pull up, and this lady just kept rubbing her neck, and you could tell that she was in some pain and having some discomfort. So I just walked up to her, and I had Deep Blue with me, and I said, I don't know if you're into natural health, but this is called Deep Blue. It's an essential oil, and it will help loosen the muscles in your neck if you want to give it a try. She rubbed some on her neck, and we talked the whole 20 minutes on our commute into work. She ended up buying $300 worth of product from me. So you just never know when you're going to run into somebody that you're going to be able to help. And it's not, for me, it's not about necessarily them buying things. Yes, you want them to enroll, things like that, but helping others is what I love the most. And just talk to people. You know, if you're in the grocery store and you hear somebody complaining, like, it's a great opportunity to go up and talk to people. I'm not great about doing that. I get massive anxiety thinking that I'm going to go up and talk to somebody. But as you chat with people, it gets easier and easier. So when you guys are new and just starting out, I would start practicing on your family members, on really good friends. Like we talked about your why. Share that with people. Share why you love essential oils with somebody that it's okay if you mess up. That way when you are with somebody you don't know, it's not going to be so scary and intimidating. And that's pretty much all I wanted to share with you guys tonight. Just kind of keep it really simple and basic, and just know there's just 3 simple steps. That's all. 3 little tiny doors that you need to take them into. Just talk about the oils, share them, give samples, host classes. And then the next door that you're going to walk them through is that membership overview so they understand how to do it. And that 3rd door, just letting them know that there is a business opportunity there. Anyway, hope you guys all have a great night. If anybody has questions, we can open it up for questions.
Thanks, Lisa.
Yeah.
Along with that, just one of the things I want to add is carry samples. Make sure, I know she kind of talked about it, but make sure if you don't have samples with you right now, make sure you're carrying samples, because I promise, like, you'll come across people that'll need it. Like, how often do you hear people saying, oh, I have a headache, or oh, my stomach hurts, or oh, you know, oh, my muscles are sore. And we have oils that are awesome for head tension, right? Like we have past tense, or we have deep blue, or we have oils that are awesome for tummy troubles, digestion, you know, so carry oils with you and carry them in sample vials so that you can give them to people. If you have not made business cards yet, I would highly recommend having business cards with you as well. Because when you hand them out that sample, just say, let them know, like, hey, here's my number. If you ever need anything, I have oils on hand, or I'm happy to help you, or if you have questions. So along with those samples, keep your business cards. And you can get business cards from like Vistaprint for like $10. You can get like several hundred, I don't know how many, but you can get quite a few. So if you don't have them yet, I would highly suggest having those with you too. So you can always hand out samples and always be talking to people and sharing their oils. So anyway, Kay, thanks for joining us, everyone. If you have any questions, you can feel free to ask them now, or if not, you can feel free to text any of us if you have any questions after. So, any questions? Okay. All right. Well, thanks for getting on with us, and we will talk next Monday. So, all right. Thanks, everyone. See ya.